Major scale intervals. So intervals are the way we describe the distance between one note and another. Each one has its own individual sound, and that's how we learn to hear what's going on musically without having to sort of hunt and peck around the neck. So we're going to do this in relation to the major scale. So you've got your major scale. Now, the distance between the first and the second note is called the second. The distance between the first and the third note is called a third. From the first to the fourth, a fourth. You guessed it. From the fourth to the first to the fifth to the sixth, like that. And it's a good idea to get used to sort of just running up and down the scale. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Like that. Just get used to that. Also, saying the note names is a very good idea. So, our most consonant, i.e. the sort of nicest sounding intervals, are what we call perfect intervals. And if we take our power chord, which has got the C, the G, and the C again, it's got all three of the perfect intervals in it. So the first one is between the first and the second note up, and that's a perfect fifth. And there's many, many tunes that start with that, but I always go with Star Wars. So it's just the first two notes of that melody use the perfect fifth, and that's how you can remember it. So you can call that to mind because you've heard it a million times. Right. So the next one is the octave, and that's literally the eighth note, the octave, the same note coming back around again. C, D, E, F, G, A, B, C. Like that, which is the sort of bottom and top note of a full power chord. Again, lots and lots of different options. I've always used Somewhere Over the Rainbow. Okay. So you got that note, and that note. So you've now also, because you've got three notes, you've got an interval between this note, the G, and the upper C. And that's the interval of a fourth, because it's 1, 2, 3, 4 steps in the scale. And again, loads and many, many millions of tunes start like this. The list is literally endless, and of course you can go on the internet and look up ear training intervals, and you'll get big long lists. So the more personalised you can find for you, the things you know well, the better. So guitar riffs, and the list, the options are infinite. And then just get used to sort of running through the scale. 1, 2, 3, C, D, E, 1. So that's a third. Running 4 steps. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's a fourth. Running up a fifth. But for the time being, just to get started, focus on these intervals contained in the full root fifth power chord.